about? Say you don't know the Cleveland beat. What you talking about? Say you don't know the Cleveland beat. You must be crazy. You must be crazy.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Cleveland Beat. Today, I'm here to chat with Steve Lindecke, who, together with partner Steve Young, formed the Elevation Group in 2002. Hi, Steve. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Good to see you. Can't wait to talk events and future happenings with you. First of all, tell us about the Elevation Group, which has brought us so much entertainment through the years. You've always been in the thick of things involving music, sports, concerts, even fundraisers, such as the Scott Hamilton and Friends event for cancer research. So how have you managed it this year? Tell us about, the inner workings of everything. And please tell us that things are looking up.
Well, I think we all we're very happy to say that yes, in fact, things are looking up, and at least we can operate with a sense of optimism. And but you referenced some things that we've done. Denny and I are very proud. He's a Clevelander, born and raised here. It's my adopted home. I grew up in St. Louis, but I came here a long time ago, and so we're proud Clevelanders. We have been fortunate to have opportunities to work on a lot of projects, many of them here in town, as well as elsewhere, really around the world. And you mentioned a few of them there. People like to be able to say they go to work and have a good time. Denny and I definitely have a good time. Sports, music, philanthropy, all of those things. You just feel fulfilled and entertained and challenged. It's not like we're just sort of smooth sailing on calm waters all the time. And that sort of segues into how the last year has been a challenge. I like to reference the fact that it's easier to operate when it's either a yes or a no, and maybe is very difficult. And in the live event business, it's been maybe when for a very, very long time. That's created, so not smooth sailing, that's created a lot of stress trying to figure things out. We're really proud. Denny and I are breaking our arms on our own backs because we haven't had to let any of our employees go. We were able to find a way to keep everybody and continue to operate. And now that there seems to be a light at the end of the tunnel, and that we can start to plan and think about running the two festivals that we operate in Ohio, among other things, is really satisfying.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you have been working on a couple of upcoming events, and we want to definitely mention that. First of all, let's touch on the Wonderbus Music and Arts Festival coming up later this summer. Fingers crossed.
Yes, that's in Columbus. That's the younger of the two. Wonderbus is, we always look for a community connection, and we are working with the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center there on a mental health initiative. Not only does that resonate in the music industry, it resonates with people in general. It's an area that it's easier for people to talk about it than it used to be. And so many things deserve more attention and time and consideration and empathy and all that sort of stuff. And it was very successfully received in 2019 when we launched Wonderbus. And we look forward to doing it again and taking the contribution that we made to the medical center up a notch or two or three, and to have that got off to a fantastic start. So we hope that just leaps forward and continues to receive community and corporate support, and that everyone has a great time.
Absolutely.
That's August 28th and 29th on the CAS campus, which is a campus that's literally due north of the Ohio State University, right there, kind of in the notch of the Ohio State University northern border and the Olentangy River. It's a wonderful location and fantastic partners that we have there.
That's wonderful. I'm so glad you're very clear on that too. But it's wonderful when you can use music for the good of the community and for people.
Oh yeah.
And we used to have Laura Live in Cleveland for
Yes,
several years, and it's now called Wonderstruck, and that's going to happen this summer as well. Tell us about that.
that's true. Yes, about a month in advance of Wonderbus is Wonderstruck, July 24th and 25th. It previously had been early in June, so we moved it back. We put out an announcement and a release to try and make everyone aware of that. And of course, there'll be much more to come when we announce the lineup. But yes, we had a great partnership with Laurel School, and good things come to an end for various reasons, and so we're moving forward. We also, needed more space, so Lakeland Community College, fantastic group of people there. They've been so cooperative and so understanding because we had planned to be there last summer, and then we, pull up the stakes for obvious reasons, and now we're looking forward to this year. And in fact, it's important to mention that July 24th and 25th is what we are planning on. Like I said before, yes, no, but we want to have direction. And so the thing to do in order to properly do things is to decide when we're going to do it. But we do need to have tentative plans. So assuming everything goes okay, those will be our dates. We have some backup time in September set aside. And again, I couldn't say nicer things about the leadership at Lakeland Community College to understand that as well and be willing and happy to cooperate with us. They want to see the event happen as much as we do. So
Absolutely.
right there in that location there at the intersection of 306 and 990 is so accessible. It's so easy to get there from downtown, the south, further east. It's really just a piece of cake location, and we got, well, the best part is we have parking on site too. So that people love that when you can park and walk.
Yes.
So that's the plan.
And also the best part is that I live about 10 minutes away, so it won't be, far from me at all. And I also wanted to direct people to your website because of the times that we live in, everyone needs to check in at the website to make sure everything's a go and to be
Correct.
reminded of dates. So mark. I want everyone to mark the dates for the Wonder Bus is in Columbus, and that's August 28th and 29th. The Wonderstruck will be at Lakeland on July 24th and 25th. But always check the website. So the website
Right.
is
And the website, if you Google either Wonderbus or Wonderstruck, it'll show you the website. But the websites actually are wonderbusfest.com and wonderstruckfest.com.
okay, great. And you can't give us a sneak peek on the lineup for the Cleveland Beat, the lineup for either one. No,
I wish I had a bookie and I could have just placed a bet on the fact that you were going to ask me that question, and I was going to have to say, I'm sorry, I can't tell you. I only can, the best I can do is the best I can do is to say, well, first of all, I want to save the excitement for April so that we can make the announcements. We will announce both lineups at the same time. We will put tickets on the minute that we make the announcement. Put tickets on sale the minute that we make the announcement. We will try to make all those details perfectly clear, and but the lineups. It is with great confidence and that I can confirm the lineups are very similar in the overall makeup to what we've had in the past. So if you are at all familiar with the previous 5 festivals that we ran, Hosier, Foster the People, Gary Clark Jr., Sheryl Crow, Grace Potter. I mean, those are some of the great acts that we've had in the past. And it'll be very similar to that, as well as always bringing in, like we've had the Vindies, or we've had Nate Jones, and we've had Diana Chittister. We've had local acts too, so we're always looking in both Cleveland and Columbus for local acts to give an opportunity to be on a stage in front of a great audience, oftentimes larger than what young acts get to see otherwise. It's another kind of community fulfilling sort of response that we get from just being able to operate these events and do that sort of stuff. But the lineups are really really good. There's one of the days in particular is a standout. Although all 4 of the days are fantastic, but one of them stands out to me. But music is subjective.
Well, yes, but you know what? The bottom line is going to be live music, and that's what we're all looking
That's right.
forward to. Thank you for
That's
what
right.
you do, Steve. Keep it up. Keep up the hard work, and we're going to be there for you. So we look
If you
forward
don't
to
mind
it.
my saying at the end, if you don't mind my adding that Denny and I are constantly paying attention. We have a direct line to the governor's office and the Ohio Department of Health. We are talking with them a lot. We email, they respond. They've been very good. They respond very quickly. So we will be paying a lot of attention to rules and mandates and things like that. Our operations team, there's a core group of around 10 of us, and plan A and plan B and plan C, we already have them written down. And if someone tells us something else or throws us a curve and we need a plan D, we'll figure that out too. But we will be running these festivals the way we're supposed to run them in order to make sure everybody has a great time, is as safe as they want to be, need to be, and can be by being in attendance. So we are putting an enormous amount of time and energy into that as well.
Oh, I'm sure, and I'm so glad you mentioned that. I'm just so excited. I didn't bring up about the protocol, so thanks for adding that.
You're welcome.
All right, well, thanks again, Steve. Really nice chatting with
Yeah.
you, and we really look forward to the summer.
Nice to chat with you, and I hope to see you soon. I guess I'll see you. You just committed to being there at Wonderstruck, so I'll see you then.
Yep, absolutely. All right, thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.